Okay. Here we go with some more on our Mantic Undead Dwarf. Just gotta get in here and do the usual properties. Probably one of the worst things with this camera. This camera is fantastic. One of the worst features. It doesn't save your settings. So we don't really have much left to go on this guy. Last night we finished up on his gloves, his boots. We've got the shield and the helmet and maybe the hilt of the handle. Zoe! How you doing? Long time no see, Zoe. What's happening? How are you? We're over here now. We're hiding. We're hiding on YouTube. Trying to keep all my content in one location, and it's feeling good. Feels good. Feels real good. This wet palette, however, look at this. We need a new one. We know all the paint's coming off. It's all dried. I'm doing fantastic, thank you. I've been super relaxed and super chill since coming across here to YouTube. I'm looking for where all my wet palette paper is. It's been so relaxing. I feel super chilled now. I don't feel like I'm in a rush. I don't feel like I'm running to do things. I feel a lot less pressure being over here, if that makes sense. And yeah, I've lost all my, I don't know what I did. Honestly, Charlie, where's all my, where's all the paper for my wet palette? Glad to feel more comfortable here. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think for me it's like it's a lot less stress. It's like, you know, I'm on YouTube. I can stream to YouTube. I've started making YouTube videos of my live streams. So I'm straight cutting and editing videos with the painting, putting it up here straight on YouTube. It's not like I'm managing a Twitch for live stream, then editing videos just for YouTube, then managing Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and everything. It's like, what is the point when I can just come to YouTube and do everything on YouTube? I think it's the coolest. It's been very quiet. You know, obviously, people don't really dig YouTube for live streaming, so that's been a bit of a downside. But you know, we got the doc. The doc's here, Aquatuff's here, Dousted's here. We get Puglad comes across. Guys, I gotta find my wet palette paper. Hang on, I've lost it. Where is it? Ah, found it. Found it. Come back to me. Yay! Yeah, so I'm doing some different stuff, you know, coming across here. I'm painting now. I've always loved creating, and one of my things was, I was like, you know what I can do? I really enjoyed my Twitch live stream painting, but painting on Twitch, it's not really, I don't know, it's not like it's not conducive to painting. But I focus so much, it's easier to just have like a slow chat, and YouTube's really good for that. YouTube chat's mega slow. So okay, so we're gonna do some more stuff on this guy. I just finished editing a really almost what I feel like a pointless video, because I edited a time lapse of me putting the bass coat on. So, other than a really sick soundtrack that goes to it, it's what's that? What is it, like AMSR or ASMR or whatever it is? I don't know. It's kind of cool just watching the whole thing getting painted. Like that's probably about the coolest thing. It's just going from white to black. Probably would have looked more impressive if I'd reversed it and done the done it in reverse. This guy and his sudden love for slow chat. I don't know what to say. What do I say? Alright. What should we do first? Shall we give him... What kind of helmet should we give him? I feel like we gotta rust it out. I kind of feel like I should have done... I feel like what I've done to his armor, I should have done to his helmet. You know, like, I feel like his helmet should have been the same rustiness. And but then I'm like, we could put gold wings. He's got like feathers engraved in the side here. You guys can't see that yet because it's black. No spamming. I think I removed spam prevention, so you could probably spam, but it will be like nice leisurely spammed. Because I haven't got slow chat enabled. It's just slow. I don't know. There's also a lot less stuff on YouTube, like all the Twitch chat integration that's really cool for live streaming. Like a lot of it, none of that integration is available on YouTube. So I feel less pressured to have that stuff set up, which means I can focus on doing what I want to do, which is the content, you know. I felt like there's a lot of stuff that clutters up Twitch, like Twitch chats, redemptions, all that sort of stuff that I was really hyped about previously. I'm now like, well, I just want to make stuff and do stuff. I don't want to create that sort of stuff. So, and I've only really found that out now, since coming across to YouTube, how much more freedom I feel with not having that stuff. Oh, except for Minecraft integration, because that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. I 10 out of 10 have zero regrets for that. Alright. We gotta do something with this guy's helmet. With the case of making it all look the same, I'm thinking of making it look the same. I feel like if we went like, it could be like an heirloom helmet. Maybe he could have this shiny helmet and he's got this rusted, dinged up armor. But I feel like it would be, I'm starting to feel like it might be a bit silly if we did that. I think I missed the boat on his helmet. Or maybe it's a relic. Oh, what if it's like, what if the story is that his helmet, right, is an ancient dwarven relic, and the helmet has power, like it has like the power, and it's kind of like it's when adventurers are going into the tomb, they're after this helmet. It's like the dwarven king's helm, and they want to. That's the thing that they're after, and this is the guy that has it. They got to get it off him. Ooh, that's a pretty dope backstory. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna do things a bit different. We're gonna do a little bit different. Alright, let's get started. It's gonna start out basic, almost the same. We're gonna do his helm in the Citadel lead belcher, the base color. I'm gonna have to be careful now because we did such a nice job on the cape. Oh wait, the helmet even has a big dent in it. That's alright. This is gonna look eclectic as hell. But he has a story now. He has a story now. King about to be the only streamer I watch on YouTube. Let's go. Oh yeah! Yeah! I love it. I love it. I got a whole bunch of other content up there too, Zoe. So if you're bored and you're like, hey, what is he doing? Hey, to be honest, I haven't done a video log in a while. I need to do another video log. I'll be honest, I haven't done a whole lot of AM training. I had a super match last weekend, which I won. I had a friendly super match, left and right. It was meant to be best of 5, but we got to 3, and I won. So it was a best of 3. So this guy I wrestled, Dave. Shout out to David for being such a good sport and helping me become a better arm wrestler. So I beat Dave, left and right. I was very surprised to beat him on the left, but I did. So hey to me. So I took a week off that. I took about a week of not training in the morning so I could be fresh for the duel, for the Saturday duel. And then after the weekend, on the Monday, he asked me if we could have another match. He wanted a rematch with some different rules. And so I said yes. I was down for a rematch, but I was also extremely sore. I feel like I have had the absolute crap eaten out of me. So I was taking a bit of downtime. So no morning video logs. Unfortunately, I should do a video log explaining why there's no morning video logs. You better check it out. Nice! Nice. True, besides this dude, I only use YouTube for Genshin guides and funny compilations. Oh man, I'm feeling very honored. I'm feeling very honored that you guys, I'm now your favorite and only YouTube streamer. That's dope. Let's make YouTube great. Right, hang on. We're gonna come up here and get the top. So we'll do that as well. Oh god. I need some. I'm gonna have to get some new paint soon. So yesterday Dousted chose the beard color. Moderator Dousted choosing an orange beard. And he also chose the color of the cape, which was blue. If you're still with us, Zoe, the whole aim of this is that I am dedicating an entire 365 days worth of stream to painting. And I'm gonna be, instead of gaming, I'm gonna be painting and documenting and recording and video editing, and maybe I should do some vlogs as well. And after the 365th day of streaming painting, we're gonna go back to the start and check it out and see if I've improved. Along the way, I'd like to do some giveaways and such, but we'll see how we go. Daily call coming along, gonna be gone for a while. All right, Doc. I appreciate the lurk. Can we say it's a lurk? It's a lurk. It's still a lurk. Okay. So his helm is done, except for here. We're gonna get those wings now. I'm gonna do the wings in gold. We're gonna hit those in gold. So we just hit that with lead belcher. It's a Citadel paint. It's not super great, but it's not bad. Can't wait to see the progress. Zoe, I hope you can be here for some giveaways. I hope you can be here for some giveaways. It would be nice to give some stuff away. All of the I have so many models. It's like my private shame. I have tons and tons of models. Galena's gold? It's my silent shame. Bright? Maybe we could... I want to make it look dark. Half shot copper? Ooh. What about that? That with that with that? Yes. Let's do that. You do your best to be here. Well, look, I think I'm shaking paint. I think what I will do is I will give plenty of notice. You know, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about it yet, because the aim of the game. Okay, here's the backstory, right? So moderator Dousted, he told me that YouTube has this thing where once you hit 1,000 subscribers, you unlock a community tab. So I googled it, and it's true. At 1,000 subscribers, you unlock the community tab, and the community tab is effectively an Instagram / Twitter / Facebook wall where I can post all my updates, my content, like everything. I can use it like a Twitter feed, like an Instagram feed, like a Facebook feed on YouTube. And that's really one of the first things that pulled me across here, because it's one less thing for me to manage. I'm like, great, we can do this. I will do that. We'll get on here and post everything there. So until I get that wall, what I'm thinking is I'm going to end up using Discord. And we got some hashut copper. Let's check this on there. And we're going to use that wall to get out all the information, as well as Discord. So that would be super sweet. Let's move this over here. That would be super sweet. And then we can get started. So I kind of need, I don't need that to do stuff. I always end up doing my own thing anyway, but it would be super handy to have that feature unlocked. And basically what I'm getting at is that I have so many models. What I wouldn't mind doing is, if I'm painting them, I wouldn't mind just giving them away, or trying to run an eBay store and just selling them, because if we can sell them, then we can buy more models to paint. But I have so many right now that I don't really need to sell anything. I've got more than enough to keep myself occupied. Be back later. Tutoring continues. Alright, Zoe. Good luck with the tutoring. Hello from Australia to your student. Oh, look at this. Sell them? Zoe's down for the sales. Do all the sales. You know what? Maybe I will. Maybe I'll back myself, Zoe. Maybe I'll back myself and be like, yes, my stuff is decent. I will sell it. Okay. This guy's helmet's looking pretty dope. I'm using Citadel paints tonight. Last night was primarily Reaper Master Series, my MSPs. Love my MSPs. Okay. It's surprising how much that black helmet has after painted has changed the way he looks. Drastically changed the way he looks. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I'm finally out of high school. Oh yeah, congratulations Zoe on graduating high school. Nice work. Well done. Off to become the astrochemist, physicist, space aeronautical engineer that you are studying for. Hey Mr. Brother. Good evening my man. How are you doing? Very cool. Astrochemist physicist. And I lost you. Okay, we're going to it's going to pick up all the nuances with this. I don't want to get it on the blue cloak though, that's the only thing. Okay. So this little wash is just going to pick out some of the details for us. And now we need, I don't want Agrax. What do we got? Ugh. What do we got? We got Fugia, Agrat, no. Another Nullen Oil. Gucci Violet. Draken. Who is Reikland Flesh Shades, the one that I need? Do I have any of that? Oh, hell to the yeah, I have. Got a massive jar of the old Reikland. Let's give it a good shake. This stuff has been sitting here for a while. Mr. Brother says, I'm just gonna say hi and now bye. I'm dying. Won't be in your won't be long in your chat. For 2 or 3 days. Okay, Mr. Brother. Look after yourself, my man. Look after yourself. Okay. Alright, let's get a bit of this on there. So this is gonna use this to sort of highlight our gold. It's going to help pick out all the nuances for us. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It feels like cheating. It really feels just like cheating. We're going to go and further highlight it with some of the other golds, but for now, when this dries, this will be amazing. Alright, there we go. It's probably a bit much. I'll close that off. See if we can take a little bit off just in case. Okay, nope, that's good, that's good. Alright. He looks a lot different with his helmet. The face seems a little bit washed out, but you know what? I don't know. I know it's bleached bone. I think it's the sculpt. I think his eyes are too big on the sculpt, which doesn't leave much skull. Alright. Just need that to dry a bit more. I suppose I could... No, I want to finish the helmet. So, like, the other thing, too, is I'm trying to do one piece at a time so that when I go back and do my editing for the time-lapse, that I only have to search one piece of the video edit for whatever it is that I'm doing. So, like, I probably should have done... What I might end up doing is editing the helmet and the chest piece into the same video. So go back over it and get the footage for that and edit the headpiece into it, the helmet as well. Still a little bit on there for it to dry. Where's my coffee at? Where's my coffee at? What we need is need a game to play on the in-betweens. Need a game on the in-betweens. Alright, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna go Ironbreaker, Runefang? Yeah, Ironbreaker, Runefang. Let's get that started. How am I going to do this? This so small. So small. Might have to go with this one. My trimmed up small Citadel dry brush. Just gonna have to be super careful. Because I'm not gonna rust this up. This is a heirloom piece of equipment. This is a generation spanning piece of kit. When raiders come to the dungeon, this is what they come to raid. This winged helmet. Hey Aqua, how you doing, brother? Looks great. Dude, I'm glad you like it, man. How you been? How's your morning? This is our final touches on the helmet. Being good. Nice, alright. Okay, be right back. Sure thing, man. Sure thing, my man. We're just prettying up this dwarven headgear. I think it looks mint. And that has given our gold plenty of chance to dry. Jeez, we might even get onto another model tonight. This is insane. This is probably the most models I've painted in forever. It's been like 4 days. What are we, day 4, day 5? I've already knocked out 2 models. Day 5. This is ridiculous. This is crazy for me. Crazy. I'm loving it already. Alright, we gotta make this gold look good. So I'm gonna go a little bit of Galina's gold and then pick that up with some Uruk armor gold. Oh, my forearms are still sore from the super match. Oh, this isn't even opened. We just cracked a fresh pot of paint. Oh my good lord. Okay. Now the question is it actually dry? It looks like it is. It's definitely dry on that side. It looks like it's dry. Okay. Yes. All right. Now. Can we get away with this? I think we can get away with this brush. Let's give it a go. See if we can get away with it with this brush. Whoa. That looks amazing. I'm not sure if it's really coming through great on the live stream there, but it looks, the gold metallics are, I love metallics. There's people out there, right, that dedicate their time to painting metallics without metallic paint, right? Non-metallic metallics. It's like a crazy thing. I'm not against it because it does look really good, but I'm just like, man, there's so many gorgeous metallics. What are you doing? Why not just use the beautiful metallics that are available? It's definitely a skill level thing. I don't have the skill level yet to paint non-metallic metallics. But because of my love for metallics, yeah, I haven't actually invested the time to pick up that skill. Okay. Alright. Yep, I'm loving that. The helmet, when he had the black helm, it definitely detracted from the overall look of the mini, and now it's really tying it together. I love the way the helmet pops and stands out on the figure, with everything looking so dark and gloomy. Then you've got this really shiny helmet, you know. Maybe it's what's animating him. Alright, now we're going to go in. Excuse me. Now we're going to go in with the detail brush. Where's my ultra fine? I thought I had like a... Ah, here it is. Insane detail. Let's go in with the insane detail and just try and pick up a couple of points. Alright, cool. Probably not really translating very well on the camera. I don't know, we can try and pick it up a bit later, but... Oh yeah. Mint. That or I'm just completely deluding myself with what I think I can see. My brain's just trying to accept what I'm seeing. Oof, love it.
Love it.
Right, let's get this last bit. Sweet. Done. Done. That helmet is done. Maybe this end. Okay. Yeah. Imagine you creeping through some sort of a dungeon and you come across like the back of this guy and he just looks like an adventurer, except for his bony arm, I suppose. If that arm wasn't hanging out, and then you creeping up on him, like calling out to him, and then bam, zombie skeleton dwarf, brains. Right. So we half did the shield. Now we're going to do the other half of the shield. I was thinking. We'll do some really light browns. This is what we're going to do. Okay, this one. And this one. Busting out the Reaper Master Series paints again. Love these paints. Love the Reaper MSPs. Alright, let's get on this timber. Gonna die and dry really dark. Hey, Big Feed, what's up? Welcome to the stream, Big Feed. Man, we are going off tonight. We've had Zoe. We've had Mr. Brother, we've got Aqua, we've got Dr. Lucas, Big Feed. So Big Feed, let's give you a bit of a recap here. We've painted the helmet. Now I decided to go with a nice clean helmet. It's kind of like, let's say it's when the adventurers go to raid the dungeon, this is the item that they're going for. They want the helmet. They're raiding this enchanted dwarven heirloom. And this is the guy they got to fight to get the helmet, which is why the helmet looks, you know, in comparison, in really good nick. Really good nick. I think it's a great story to a really, really nice character. So needs a name now. Oh yeah, we need to name him. He may actually have a name in the Dungeon Saga box set. So this character here is from a board game. It's a board game called Dungeon Saga by Mantic. Now the board game can be played sort of like AI. So you have a mob deck, and the mobs are controlled. So the non-player characters are controlled by a random pull of cards, which is a pretty unique idea. I haven't played it at all. I backed it. I thought it was a great idea. And then, like all Kickstarters, it took a couple of years to get here. And by then, the hype train had passed for me. So... Alright, this shield is drying. Just need that to dry a bit more. You know what? We might even hit his... Let's hit his the little straps as well. Let those dry. Alright. While that dries, I'm just going to take a quick bathroom break. So I will be right back. Okay, so I just had a little bit of an idea, right? And this has kind of stemmed from the fact that I edited a video before coming live tonight, and the video was just of the base coating of the figure. And after I edited it, laid a track to it, and uploaded it, I was kind of like, oh, that seems a bit silly, editing a video track that's just base coating. But I uploaded it anyway. Now I'm thinking, rather than just having a single folder dedicated to like time-lapse videos, I think I'm going to make a playlist for every model that I paint, and then I'm going to break down inside that playlist the steps taken to paint that model via time-lapse. And I think that'll be banging. It's going to be a ton of playlists, but you know what? Screw it. That way you can go, hey, I want to check out the Undead Dwarf by Mantic. How did that go? And then you dive in and you've got a whole playlist dedicated to that one figure in time-lapse. You know what? That's a great idea. I'm not even going to write it down. I'm just going to execute. Alright, the shield is done. What we're going to do now is we're going to get a bit of Agrax. My King Kong size Game Citadel Paints wash bottle. Brand spanker. Actually, that's going to be really dark. Nah, stuff it. Stuff it. Let's go dark. We'll go dark. We're going dark. Lights off. All right, let's do this. Because I'm not gonna highlight this any further. This is it. Base coat and wash on the shield. Okay. And we kind of just need that to dry. Actually, I may go back over. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it right now while it's wet. Let's see what effect this will have. Might in fact be too wet. Might be too wet for us. Yeah, it's a bit damp. Be interesting to see how it dries. I've never tried to paint something while it was so wet with a wash before. Feels like crooked wet blending. Yeah. Got a little bit too damp, I think. Alright, we're gonna let that go. Go over these. Okay, that was kind of cool. That looks kind of cool. Let's see what a bit of Seraphim Sepia looks like on it. Try and see if we can yellow it up a bit. Oh, that's way too much. There we go. Okay. The shield's looking good. Still quite damp. Wonder if we can get in there now with a bit of this brown. It's still really damp though. I'm just tempting fate. I kind of just want to pick a couple of those raised planks and pick them out. Okay. Maybe I'll pick a couple out with a little bit of this. If I just go a couple of high spots. Cool. Yep. Put a Nike swish on his boots. We get all the way down there on the side, you reckon? Give the old just do it swish. We could. I'm not going to, but we could. I think he looks good, Big Feet. I think he looks really good. I'm very happy with this character. It's figure number 2 after an extremely long break. I'm feeling pretty happy. Alright, that shield's got to dry. We're going to do the outer edge of the shield. Should we give some homage to the helmet on the shield? Go like a gold border on the shield? Might be a bit overdoing it. I've got to do something about the frame on the outside of the shield. What other delicious? A really bright bronze. You know, what about if I just did it in the tone above the shield? So if I did it in like, let's go Iron Breaker, like the helmet. We'll go Iron Breaker. We'll go Iron Breaker, and then we'll go. Is it Rune Fang? Rune Fang, Iron Breaker, Rune Fang. We'll do that. Gonna need to use a proper brush. This brush is too busted. It's the wrong tool for the job. Alright. This is looking so good. So, big feed. Zoe, who was on before, suggested, kind of, that we should eBay the models. Because I said I was going to give them away. And then I said, oh, I should eBay them. And Zoe said, yes, you need to eBay them. So maybe that's how we can fund the fund future models, by eBaying these ones. What do you think? I think I need to back myself. Back myself in saying, yes, what I can do is good. What I have done is good, and they're worth buying. Dude, that shield has turned out really cool. I'm very proud of that. I've never tried to get in there and paint while it was wet with wash. So I've impressed myself there. You like the wood grain dusted? What do you think? Paint, sell, buy. Paint, sell, buy. Circle. The circle of a year of painting. Bro. I think that's a sick idea. I really do. It'd be another thing for me, man, because I've never sold anything on eBay before. So I have like no idea how to go about it. And I think it would be a great idea. What do you reckon we could sell this guy for? $10? You reckon this guy would sell for $10? Would I be underselling myself? $10? What's a Dungeons and Dragons pre-painted miniature cost? Because this guy could pass for a Dungeons and Dragons, maybe not a dwarf though. I don't know. Well, here's Gotrek for size comparison. So that's a Games Workshop dwarf, a very old one, but a Games Workshop dwarf, and a Mantic dwarf. I don't have any recent Games Workshop dwarves. It's my Games Workshop ogre that I painted. Check this guy out. How cool is this guy? How good does this guy look? That's how I used to paint. that's how I used to paint. Look at that guy. That's the quality we're chasing. We're chasing this quality again. These little snow nobbler. Sign the base, King K, with a YouTube link. Oh, bro, that's sick. That's a sick idea. Okay. Chasing beyond that quality? Yeah, buddy. That's what we're talking about. Beyond that. Beyond it. Alright. Let's do the edge of this shield. Dude, I love that shield. I'm very happy with that shield. Especially the wood grain. Okay. Alright. That's mint. $365 days to get submitted to Golden Demon. Oh my god. I don't know about that, bro. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Alright, okay, this is what, we could always paint something and then get onto another YouTube painter and be like, hey bro, can you critique what you think this model is like? We could do that. We could try and ask another YouTuber. Okay, that's the shield. Man, we're kicking goals. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Okay. So here's our little guy. Here's our shield. Not much left to do. Okay, I think that's back to good results. Okay, so we've got, oh, hang on, we've got his loincloth. I think we'll do that. What do you think, red? Is that too confronting? It will really draw your eyes down. I mean, we got silver, orange, brown, red. I don't know. I don't think blue's the right color. Purple? Ooh, I know. What about a turquoise? What about a green? Blue and green? Blue and green could be good. Maybe not a green. Maybe green. Hang on. We need a like a color chart. Hang on a sec. Or a dark purple. Nah, not purple. Let's have a look. I need a... I know absolutely nothing about color theory. Absolutely nothing. Green is complement. Okay, so primary blue, primary orange, go blue, orange. What would the secondary be? What would the triad be for blue and orange? Green? Or purple? Maybe a purple? That's my color wheel. Color wheel! Color wheel! We need like a... Can I do... Oh, hang on, here we go, hang on. Pick a color. Let's go blue. Can we do a triad? There we go, triadic. Okay, so red. Oh, okay, so blue and orange don't really... Ah, okay. So purple. Light blue, purple. Purple, seems like purple's coming up regularly. Alright. Alright. What about a... a light purple. Okay, let's try it. Let's try a purple. Let's try some purple on the loincloth and pants. Blue cloak, purple pants. Be really dark, maybe. Can always paint over it. That's the like the lucky thing for a Reaper, I guess. It's very thin, super thin. More of a pink. That's all right. Oh, we'll see how this goes. I'm making absolutely no promises here. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. It's blocked. Sorry, where's my trusty unblocker? My purple. Oh, whoa! Unblocked itself. Even better. Oop. Should be interesting. This will be interesting, to say the least. Alright. Here we go. Let's check this out. Let's get this brush. Should we give him purple pants as well? We might as well. Give him purple pants while we're at it. Actually, let's bring this right up. Let's bring this right up. Now he's looking royal. He is looking royal now. Perfect. Where's that Drakenhof? Drakenhof. Where's that? No, it is Drakenhof. Drakenhof Nightshade. I probably could have afforded to go a little bit lighter with the. Oh wow, this is brand new. It's brand new. I wonder how long I've had that sitting there for. Actually, let's go one more. We'll go one more layer on this purple. Undead dropping me messages on that mobile. Alright, we'll go one more and then we'll take it down. And we'll take it down. Ah! Okay. Sweet. Alright, now we're gonna take it. It's still not dry. Do we chance it? Hell to the yeah we do. This is all about growing, baby. Is that dark? Yes. Marvelously so. Zip. Zip. Okay. Ridiculously dark. Probably a little bit too dark, one would say. A little bit too dark. While we're at it, let's just mess with this even more while we're at it, because we can't help ourselves. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to mess with that anymore because it's now got a ton of liquid on there. I'm not going to add any more. I wonder if we could draw some of it down. There we go. Let's get rid of some. Draw some of it down again. Down there like that. Get that up there. A little bit of wet blending. Excellent. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Okay. Now, if I'm looking at this right, and I think I am, there's a couple of, I think they're meant to be tassels on the side, but I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna bother. You know what I'm saying? His boots look pretty bland. We could probably hit his boots with a bit more dirt. Let's dirty up his boots a bit. Can never have too much crypt dust. Just gonna Bob Ross this. No such thing as accidents, just happy little incidents. Alright, cool. Super duper cool. I want to go in and just needs to not be black. God, any blacker. I think it is actually tassels on the side there. I don't know what I'm supposed to try and highlight those with. I feel like on this particular cast, there's really not enough detail to pick it up. With my skill level. He does have a belt. Don't get lost in all the browns. Maybe we could we'll do a black belt. I think I I don't know if that'll look too meh. Surrounded by all the color that's already on the model. A solid black band. Maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. It looks like a black belt as it is. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave that. Okay. All that's left to do is the axe handle. Now, here's the question, right? He's skeletal. The iron is rusting. His enchanted helmet is looking unblemished, bar a bit of non-polished tarnish. The shield is rusted, his chainmail's rusting, his cloak is dirty from... Oh, excuse me. That's a bit rude. Windows? Keep that to yourself. You know, it's definitely been crawling around in a crypt for a while. The question stands, would his axe handle still have the leather on it? I suppose the shield does. The shield's still got leather. And I guess all the straps that hold his armor together on is still there. So I guess I answered my own question. Alright, we're going to be a little bit cheesy on this as well. We're just going to go straight to the high orange leather. Well, that is way too much paint. Oops. It's alright, spread it around. Okay. I'm just gonna do a Agrax, or we'll go flesh shade. Let's do flesh shade on it, on the handle. See how that turns out. I've been enjoying experimenting here with different washes. Oh wow, I missed a huge part of the handle. Okay, this wash is way too subtle for picking. This is definitely would be good on skin to get those little shades nice and light. Let's go. We need to darken it up a bit. Get the old Agrax on there. Second wash while the first wash is still wet. Catastrophic. Potentially. Actually doing absolutely nothing. Oh no, that's not true. It is doing stuff. Okay. I think I made a bit of a mistake there. The paint that I just put on from Reaper had not dried, and so when I did the wash, it's kind of lifted the paint off. That's alright. We got a couple of seconds. We'll let that dry. Actually, I'm gonna try and get that off. Alright, we really need that to dry. Moral of the story here, folks. Don't get hasty. Don't get hasty. Okay, let's have another look at this. I'm going to go in with the ultra fine. It's just become I think I've done a disservice to an already poorly cast handle. The top's really good. The bottom, not so much. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this handle. I think I need to let it dry, like, completely, and then maybe wash it again. I don't know. Otherwise, he's pretty much done. Except for the floor. We do need to do the floor. Once we do the floor, then it'll be complete. Otherwise, right now that handle just looks. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna get anxious over this handle. We're gonna leave that. That's it. The handle's done. So that's it for there. Where's the grays? We're gonna do the flagstones now. Let's finish this thing. Let's do it. get this whole thing wrapped up. Okay. Alright, wait, this is gonna take a few. I got so many grays. I've got so many grays. I'm getting old. I don't even think I've opened this. Yeah, this looks legit unopened. The Games Workshop paint's not really standing the test of time. Okay. We're going to move you up, my old friend. Let's take you up from the bottom. Take you up one rung. There we go. Okay. Let's do the base. Well, here's that sound that... Oh, that's a brand new pot of paint being popped. It doesn't want to stay open either. Look, this paint's going everywhere. Thank you, Citadel, for your quality top paint pots. We're gonna have to be a little bit careful when we do this because we've already painted so much of this figure. What do we got here? How many detail brushes do I own? Character? What's this one look like? Oh, that's a little bit... Oh, it's a bit too good. It's a bit too good for what we're about to do. Oh my gosh, what's this one? Another insane detail. Oh, it's busted, but I really struggle to look after my brushes, don't I? I've got so many busted brushes. Ah, here we go. This is the one we want. Come here. Ye Old Faithful. Games Workshop standard brush. Alright. Let's do this. Let's base coat the base. It's quite filthy. So we didn't, this would be our first base as well, because we didn't do the clan rat. We just left the Skaven Warriors base completely blank. It was just, I had spilled paint on it and everything. So this is going to be our, this will be our first base. God, look down. How am I going to get in there? I should go this way. Oof. God, this is really drying out super quick. Oof. Could be excited there. Okay. Just gotta let that dry. And we're gonna hit it with a mix of Null and Agrax. Try and get those flagstones to pop a little bit. It's been a super fun project so far. I've really enjoyed painting this guy. I should put him to auction. It's starting at $10. What else we got? Oh, so I'm thinking about these guys potentially next. While we wait for the paint to dry, we can talk about future upcoming projects. Let's get that guy out of the way. So I've got 2 Space Marine helmets with the skulls exposed. So the Space Marine helmets have been destroyed, and the Space Marine warrior's skull is exposed. We've got 2 of these guys. One is for me, I'm gonna keep, and one belongs to my colleague at work who printed this for me. So we're gonna do those. One goes to him, one for me. We've also got this. We've got a Mantic demon that we could do. This guy looks pretty gnarly. Big set of wings. So that guy's kind of cool. I got another figure. I don't know if I'm going to do this guy though. This is just given. So this is the same guy that gave me the helmet, gave me this guy. You can't see what it is. It's a bugbear. A bugbear with a spear and a shield. So it kind of looks like an orc, but he's a bugbear. So it's not an orc. So look at that guy. Probably going to do this guy though. What else have we got? Oh, we have this, right? So I painted one of these a long time ago. I painted a Dark Souls 3 Red Knight pop final. So I have this guy. Now, I started painting him as well. Let's move these helmets out of the way. And I was thinking about doing this guy again, but different. So I bought a crate. I bought a whole crate of these guys, and I painted them up and sold them off. I have 2 left. 2 left over. This guy and the other guy. Now this guy's pretty much, he's nearly finished. Right? Nearly finished. But I reckon we could readdress this and we could do something completely different, you know. I've even got I still have the pop vinyl boxes that he came in, so you know, I'm gonna upset a lot of people by not having him done as the OG Red Knight, but you know what? Too bad. Too bad. I'm not sure what we could do. We could go ham on this. You know, we could paint his armor in any color. I don't know. How's our dwarf going? Is he dry? He's dry. Alright, let's get back to the dwarf. There's a little side. Ooh, jeez. Ooh, jeez. Actually, let's lay him down so he doesn't fall over again. Alright. So we're back. I'm gonna fix this handle. Because I know I said it was done. But it's looking at me like it's not done. It's looking at me like it doesn't believe that its time is over. I think one more pass won't hurt it. Okay. Alright, nah, I'm good with that now. I'm good with that, guys. We can put a pin in that. I'm good with the handle. I'm good with that. The one thing I don't like about it is the fact that the head is so rusty, but the handle is still quite clean. But I'm not technically there yet. I don't know. I don't have the tools in my toolbox to produce the effect I think I want. It looks good. It does look good, but I don't think it's appropriate for what's on the Mini. The only thing that's on here that I do like and is intentionally clean, not only his beard, but is the helmet, because we were like, alright, this guy's got story. And the story is that it's a magical heirloom dwarven helmet, right? And this guy's out of the Dungeon Saga box set, which is a dungeon RPG, hunter, smasher, mob grinder. So that's what the adventurers are going for. They're going to go to steal this helmet. That's what they want. That's the story on this guy. Which is why it's pristine, because it's enchanted. It's an enchanted winged helm. But the rest of him is all messed up. Okay, let's slap a wash down on this base. I was going to do Agrax. Who should we do? I want to do a mix of Agrax and Null. Let's start with Agrax. We'll start with Agrax. I want to be slightly controlled with the application of this. This brush holds a fair bit. I just don't want it to get all over my dwarf's boots. That's what I meant by controlled. Jeez, this might actually be it. We might have to finish this tomorrow, because this Nullen oil, this Agrax is not going to dry by the time I want to finish this. We may have to come back. We may finish this guy tomorrow night, I think, which is fine. It hasn't actually taken us that long to do him. Let's get inside here. Zhup. Zhup, zhup, zhup. Okay. You know what we should have done? We should have washed it in the holy pigment of the Reaper Master series. That would have dried so much quicker. Could have just made a wash. Unfortunately, my softness for the Citadel washes. Okay. We're gonna get in there now. We're gonna get in here now while it's wet with our Reapers. We're gonna do it. Let's do it. We need some water. Let's do it. Yeah, I have a vision of how this is going to play out in my head, and I'm really hoping that it plays out how I've envisaged. I don't know. Hopefully it plays out the way I have imagined that it would. Because we're not going to leave it like this. This is going to dry. And then we're going to come back. And we're going to slap some... We're going to dry brush it right. But I'm hoping that the dry brush... This brown that we've done... is going to dry similar to the brown on the cloak. And then when we go back and dry brush... which is going to show scuffing. There'll be like the scuffing of the pavers, which would kind of, in my mind, there'd be no dust where it's scuffed, right? So here's hoping that that's actually how this plays out. Otherwise, if it doesn't, well, you know what? We just learned the lesson. My thumb is a canvas. Paint me like one of your Citadel miniatures. Alright, it's looking sick. That looks dope. One thing I've learned with the Reaper Master Series paints, the MSPs, is that they dry a lot lighter than they are when they're wet. So when they're on, they can look darker and more and rich than they actually are when they dry. So there can be, for me as a newbie, as a like, I'm painting with paints probably way beyond my skill level. Definitely beyond my skill level. But they're very forgiving. I feel very forgiving with the way they dry. So your mistakes, speaking like a seriously old man here, the way they dry can be forgiving. So if you make some mistakes, they're easy to clean, easy to tidy up. So here's our little chappy. There's his base, slowly drying. Not dry enough to do a dry brush though, because the dry brush will pick up all the dark lines, which is still wet wash. So, but you know, it's looking pretty dope. I gotta be honest with you, I am so happy. My favorite part so far is the shield. Like, I love that shield. The wood grain. I think I did. That's the first time I've tried to do something like that, and I feel like I did a good job picking up the wood grain, creating wood grain. Yeah, I feel like I did a decent job there. His armor, I'm quite happy with the armor. The rust, it's very heavily rusted. Kind of pretty happy with that. Dousted chose the color of the beard, or sorry, Big Feed. Big Feed chose the beard. The beard looks good. I like the beard. Big Feed also chose the color of the cloak. I love how the cloak turned out. I'm really happy with that. Overall, just happy. I'm just happy overall with the figure. Maybe the bones. I don't know if I'm really a big fan of the bones on the figure. I don't know. Having said that, there aren't very many exposed bones. You got his kneecap, his thigh bone, a little bit of his elbow, and I don't know what that bone is, where the bicep attaches. I don't know the name of that bone. Damn bones, damn bones. And his face, it feels like the eyes. It feels like the mold's eyes make the face look weird. Like just weird. It's just a weird mold. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Hang on a second. Let me see if I can get that. So like his face, the eyes are really big. Like super big. Like how big is this dwarf's eyeballs? Massive. Like a goldfish. But anyway. Hey, Duck. But, you know, pretty good. And our floor. Yeah. Okay. Let's get that back into focus. Oh, hang on. Still out? Hang on, 25. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Even all my talking still hasn't got it to dry. Alright, well, I'm going to have to call it tonight. We're not going to be able to fit in the time that I have left. That's not going to dry. And if you've just joined us, what's holding us up is I did a big heavy wash, and in between the pavers here in the cracks, it's all still really wet, and I want to do a dry brush to try and pick up these stones in that. And when I do that, it's going to grab the moist, the wet wash, and it's going to ruin it, and I really don't want to ruin it because I'm so happy with the way this guy's turned out. So I'm going to call it for tonight. Thank you for everyone who came and hung out with us. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you did enjoy the stream, or you don't mind just hanging and chilling out with us, I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You could come and join us, come kick it with us. Any other details you'd like to know are all in the description of the live stream. I think we even have a link to the Discord sitting in there, if I've done that correctly. I have. So if you want to come and hang out in the Discord, the benefits of being in the Discord is that you know when we go live. If you don't hit the notifications and you don't want the notifications on YouTube, you can come and chat to us on the Discord. I'm pretty active. The community is very nice. We came from Twitch and we're now migrated over here to YouTube, and it's a very beautiful group of people. So if you'd like to come and hang out with us, that would be super cool. Other than that, I guess I will catch you all tomorrow night, and we'll have to pick another miniature to start painting because, wow, this guy's done. Alright everybody, I'm King K. We're over here doing my year in painting on YouTube. 365 days of painting. The only way I can learn is via YouTube tutorials, completely free, and the only thing I'm to spend money on is paints, brushes, and figures. If I do, I don't really need new figures, but I can get new figures. And we're going to track, record, document the whole process, and I'd like to see how good I can get in a year. Anyway, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all tomorrow night for another stream painting. Good night, everybody.